So, January transfer window, done. The month of February, done. First leg of the Europa League second knockout round, done. I'm still waiting for the bubble to burst, and I know when it does, it's gonna burst big time. But for now, I'm having a lovely time. Hi guys, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 7 of Let's Go Hammers. I'm Stubo. I paused for a second then because in the last episode, I got the episode number wrong. But yes, welcome to the episode. I'm Stubo. Thank you very much for joining me in this episode. If you are enjoying the series so far, and if you are enjoying all of the videos, please do give a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel as well for more Football Manager awesomeness. Since you were last with me, we've done very, very well indeed. Obviously, as you can see, I'm all ready to go for the game against Everton, but we'll just back out of some of this and just show you our current form. It's been very, very good. So you last saw us, I believe, at the Norwich game where we won 3-0. So we finished the January transfer window. We did actually make one more signing, and that signing was, well, I've spoilt one for the summer there, but the one signing that we did make was Ezequiel Palacios on loan, just as a bit of extra midfield cover. I don't think Kral is quite good enough. As you can see, Palacios is much better than he is. Can play as a box-to-box. He can play as a ball-winning midfielder. If we really wanted to play him as the central midfielder on defend as well, he is capable of that. Probably better than Kral is at the moment, to be honest with you. But good signing to bring in on loan. I'd like to bring him in permanently if we could, because he has been very good. He's already scored a couple of goals for us. And we did also sign, as you saw on that last screen, Florian Grillitsch. My idea is this is the guy who's going to come in after Palacios has gone back to his club. So we've got the replacement for him already, if that makes sense. We did also have, if I can still find it on here. Can we still find it? No, it's not. Mason Greenwood was available for loan. And we did, I wonder if he still is. Not that we'll be able to get him. But we did actually put an offer in for him, and we actually had Manchester United accepting it. No, he's gone off the loan list now from the looks of things. But Manchester United accepted the loan offer. As you can see, he's not started a lot of games. He has been involved quite a bit. He's got a good goal and assist record, and I was very, very willing to find a way to squeeze him into the team. Unfortunately, he didn't want to come. He turned the deal down, so we ended up giving up on that one. So, sad times. Can you just imagine if we'd been able to pull that off? The one thing we did do as well is we actually terminated the loan of Rodrigo. It's not that he was playing badly, it's just that I was looking at the team, and with Alvarez, with Antonio, with Gawiri being fit again, and he has scored since his return, I was looking thinking he's not going to get a game as a striker anymore, and we've got already 4 or 5 wingers. We don't need a 6th one, so we sent him back. We haven't really missed him, if I'm being honest with you. It's allowed Ben Rama to get a bit more game time because he's been very good this season with limited appearances. So with all of that said, go back to the schedule and we'll quickly show you what we've done. So all of that happens around deadline day. We then went to Fleetwood and smashed them 4-0. As you can see, Mikel Antonio remembering how to be a striker, Tarkowski scoring, and Alvarado, who's still got a grumpy on, scoring as well. We then went and played Watford. Alvarez scoring yet again, Vlasic scoring, Fornell scoring. We then went to Leicester, Vlasic scoring, Jared Bowen scoring, and then we went to Brentford. Palacios scoring and Alvarez scoring. So we've had a lovely, lovely time in the month of February. We then started the month of March with an FA Cup game against Southampton. We won that 2-0. Alvarez and Gawiri doing the business for us. And then just before I started recording, I've played these 2 games back to back. So Newcastle we beat 2-1. It was a comeback. Vela did score first and Antonio bailed us out. Starting to come good with some of the big goals, which is lovely to see. But as you can see, first knockout round. It's not even the first knockout round. Second knockout round of the Europa League first leg. We did lose that game against Real San Sebastian, who I think is Real Sociedad. I believe it's Sociedad. Alexander Isak scoring in the 37th minute. This was a bit frustrating because actually, I think, if I remember correctly, we were the better team. We were the better team. So this was really frustrating. Alvarez couldn't get a look in. Antonio was on the wing as well. Didn't really do that well. But none of that matters right now because we've got Everton, who are 16th. So this is a game we should be winning. Doesn't necessarily mean that we will, though. But this is going to be the team we're going to take there. It's going to be Fabianski in goal, Johnson, Diop, Zuma and Cresswell in defence, Soucek and Rice in the midfield with Benrahma, Fornals and Vlasic as an attacking midfield 3, just behind Alvarez, who again, as I said, he's already scored 9 goals for us. He only arrived at the beginning of January. The man's a freak in the best possible way. He's got the same amount of goals as Souček, who's been here the whole season. He's incredible. The man's insane. But we're going to hopefully beat Everton and continue our push for Champions League football. Just before we start, if I quickly show you, we were third. Arsenal have played since, but as you can see, if Arsenal hadn't have played that game, we would be third outright as well. So if we win this game, we go third again. We might be a Champions League team by the end of this season. And I really didn't think that was going to happen. So fingers crossed that is what's going to happen. So without any further ado, Everton versus West Ham at Goodison Park in the Premier League. Let's go. Okay, here we go. I actually skipped the first bit of the game just because I had mode of just let's get through the games as quickly as possible so I could get to the ones I'm recording. Forgetting this is one that I'm recording, but we've literally only just started, and I think we've had the better of the game so far, but they are going to try and bully us, I think, with Calvert-Lewin up front, and they've got the very skillful Richarlison on that left wing for them. It is going to be a problem. It's whipped in, Alex Iwobi's there, and it's just over the bar, and we really do have to be careful because Calvert-Lewin is a very good striker. I don't know what his goal scoring record for the season is. I don't know whether we can see on here. No, we can't, but I can imagine he's done well. I mean, he's got 4 goals and 12 international caps. I would imagine he's doing very well indeed. It's going to drop some encouragement to the team. Alvarez has gone a little bit quiet in the last couple of games. Hopefully we can feed the ball through to him and get him some more goals. A goal today would be fantastic before that game against Real. Again, I think it's Real Sociedad. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, the thing is, we lost the away leg. So we've got an advantage in front of our home fans. The only thing we've missed out on is an away goal, so it might be fine. We might be okay. But we do need things to go our way. Speaking of things going our way, we might be about to score here. Vlasic has put it in the back of the net, but I don't know whether it's going to be... Oh, I've just noticed a little screen at the top says possible offside. That's pretty cool. I've never noticed that before. Is it an offside? It is an offside. It is 0-0 still. Vlasic's goal does not count, even though it's come up with the graphic there. That's a bit of a mistake. But the goal does not count. It is going to be 0-0. I mean, again, a draw isn't the end of the world. If we don't win this game, it still puts us ahead of Arsenal, but we have got Arsenal to play, so a win would be fantastic. Let's just point the finger and say that. I'll just try and G the guys up. But yeah, we still have to remember we're overachieving. So if we don't end up in the Champions League this season, it is not the end of the world. But we have put ourselves in a position that if we do not achieve it, I will be gutted because of just how well we're looking. Alvarez is in here and he should finish this, no problem. And he has, because that is what Julian Alvarez does. And Aaron Cresswell with the assist, because that is what Aaron Cresswell does. Lovely stuff. It's a lovely little ball. We've seen this goal from a couple of our strikers all the way through this season. Rodrigo bagged a few just like this. Alvarez has made a bit of a habit of this. Instead of chipping the keeper as he normally does, he's gone round this time and he's put it in the back of the net. And it is 1-0 to West Ham, which is exactly what we wanted to happen. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. If we can just get another one, I'd be even more happy. Cresswell. Now, to Vlasic. Vlasic is going to look to try and whip that in, maybe. No, he went for it. I think he hit the crossbar as well. That was a great effort. The bend on that going down was fantastic. Although Vlasic is on a terrible rating, so he is going to be the guy who comes off. We're going to do it now. In fact, Vlasic is going to come. I didn't pause the game. We'll bring Alvarado on because he's moaning about game time. Let's see if he can do something with it. The way he's gotten grumpy has actually affected the rest of the team. I had to have a meeting with the team leaders. And I told them, initially I said he's going to have to earn his game time. And in the end, I backed down, which I don't normally do. And I said, well, if he's really moaning about it, then fine. I'll give him some more game time. So he can count himself lucky that he's playing this game. Because he is having a bit of an effect on the dressing room. So we need to try and sort that out sooner rather than later. We're going to bring Palacios on for some football. And I kind of want to bring on Amine Gouiri. Yeah, let's bring Gouiri on. We'll bring him on for Ben Rama. And we'll put Alvarado out wide. And then we'll just make Gouiri an inside forward on attack. I think that works very well. And that'll be the final change. Still only 1-0. Didn't pause for that highlight whatsoever. But never mind. But let's see whether we can see this game out. Hopefully we can. We have been the better team by far. Hopefully we can hold on and scrape through with a 1-0 win. And indeed we have. That'll do. Nothing fancy, nothing special. We did have a goal disallowed, but all that matters is the result. All that matters is the result. Speaking of which, let's get to that Europa League second leg against Real Sociedad and hope that that first leg doesn't matter and that we can just go through the tie. Fingers crossed. Okay, here we are for the Real Sociedad game. I'm saying it probably isn't Sociedad. I'm sure San Sebastian is Sociedad. Feel free to tell me in the comments. But yeah, we are back for it. Not gonna lie, I might have lost us this game before we've even played it because I did try and do a team meeting and it didn't go well. I didn't really look at the option that I clicked. I clicked the one that was on the furthest left because normally that's the one that's like, we're doing really well, let's carry on. I haven't done a team meeting yet in FM22 and I don't think it works because everyone got a little bit livid. Now I have done my best to try and rectify the situation with chats with everyone. We fixed it a little bit. It's a lot better than it was, but it was a bit nervy. I'm not going to lie. And I'm still a little bit nervy about it. So we'll see what happens. But this is going to be the 11 we take to hopefully get us through the next round. Hopefully we live up to the moniker I gave us of Comeback FC. And we do that in this tie. So it's going to be Fabianski in goal, Johnson, Diop, Zuma, Cresswell in defence, Soucek and Rice in midfield with Benrahma, Hadji and Gawiri as the attacking midfield three just behind Alvarez. I'm giving Gawiri the shot just because I don't know. I don't know why I thought this is the game where we're going to put him in, but we are going to give him a shot. I think if we can get the ball crossed over from that right-hand side to the near post and Gawiri comes in, he could either nod it home or pull it back for either Hadji or Alvarez. That's the hope anyway. Benrahma and Johnson on that right-hand side are going to be doing a lot of the work. Our scouting has identified that the right-hand side is a weakness for them. Their left-hand side, our right-hand side. So we're going to see what happens. But, yeah. Moment of truth. Let's go. Oh, boy. This is probably, in fairness, the biggest game of the series so far. We would get through to, I think it would be the quarterfinal. I mean, here's the thing. We've already achieved what the board wanted of us. They wanted a first round tie. We've got through the first round by finishing top of the group, so we don't need to worry about that. So we've already achieved what we need to in this competition, so anything else is a bonus, but it would be nice to go a step further than what is expected of us. And so far in this tie, we are looking to do just that. We are playing better than they are. But this is what happened in the last game. You can see we are bombing forward looking at the average position chart here. And they are really entrenched in their half. But we are not making the breakthrough. That's not the button I wanted to click. That is. So we're going to encourage. Again, one goal changes the tie. Gets us level. So we just need to try and get it. But I'm a little bit concerned. Well, I'm very concerned that we've given away a free kick here. And I've got a horrible feeling that we are going to be made to pay for it. Adnan Januzaj puts it in. The second that highlight started, I had a really bad feeling about it. Is this the moment where the save completely falls apart? I don't want it to be, but say falls apart. We guaranteed a top half finish. I've had that email, and that's what we were originally tasked with. So I can't say it would be the worst thing in the world. We have got a corner. I'm going to leave on the instructions just there, but Isak is the one who heads it away. Only gets it as far as Declan Rice. Out to Hadji now. Hadji going to try and get it in. Gets to Soucek. And Thomas Soucek! Big Match Tommy. I don't think that nickname is going to catch on. Big Match Tommy with an absolute thunderbolt of a goal in the 43rd minute. Hadji finds him on the edge of the area and he leathers it in with his left foot. I don't even know if he's left-footed. He should be. He needs to start playing football with his left foot from this moment on because that was a heck of a goal. So a quick look at Gawiri. Gawiri's having a good game actually. It's Benrahma and Alvarez are the two who are not having the best of games. So maybe they're two changes we make in the break in between. But right now we're doing all right. If we can get the ball here, how have we not got the ball there? That's a disappointment. Oh, the game's glitched a little bit, and Adnan Januzaj nearly makes it too on the night. But right now we're in the tie, but that goal they've scored really has deflated us. I'm going to say we're not happy. Have the ability, not happy. Right, we need to make some changes and we need to make them now. And we're going to go attacking because we need to win by 2 clear goals now. I'm also very, very tempted to put Gawiri up front, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We have Gawiri as a pressing forward on... Or do we have him as a poacher? We could have him as a poacher. We have him on this side. That might look a little bit weird, but what I'm thinking is... Benrahma crosses it in, looks for out. In fact, we'll do it this way. We won't do it offset. We'll just do a 4-2-4. We're going to go down the wings and attack, and hopefully get the ball into one of these two. That's the plan anyway. That is the plan, and we'll have you attacking as well. Right, let's go with that. Let's go with that. We're not going to make too many changes. We're just going to go with that right now, and we're going to encourage the boys. Remember, we have to go for this, so just doing what we were doing doesn't necessarily get us anywhere. We need to be ultra aggressive. If we finish things as we are now, yes, it saves face in the sense that it's a draw, but we end up losing the tie overall. We need 2 clear goals now because of the away goals rule, which I think has been abolished in real life, or it will be abolished as of next season. I can't remember, but it's definitely something that's going away, I think, in European football, but I could be wrong. Alvarez is in here, but he's just been pushed a little bit wide. If he... Whoa, why is the game glitching? Gawiri's there. Gawiri has scored! I have to be quiet because it's literally 1:30 at night. Gawiri with the clutch goal. What an important goal that could be if we can get another one. We're level on the night, but it is still in Real Sociedad's hands. It was actually an assist. I think, was that Alvarez who got the assist? Alvarez and Gawiri? Is that a strike partnership we need to investigate? Gawiri in the box, doing his thing. But yeah, it's still in Sociedad's hands. We still need to get another goal. We're only part of the way there at the moment. One more goal, and we go through. There will be no extra time tonight. It is going to be a tie settled in 90 minutes. We might have just done it. I've just caused myself to choke. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, God. I got excited then. I made myself choke. Ianis Hagi. Big match Hagi. If you watched my Aston Villa Twitch save last year, I say last year, it was a few months ago, but in FM21, you'll know all about Big Match Hagi, and he strikes again, cuts in from the left, and taps it home. Benrahma with the assist. Now what do we do? Because we have the problem now. Do we defend? We've got what we needed. Comeback FC is on. Big Match Hagi has struck again. It's Hagi and Gawiri. It's always Hagi and Gawiri in my saves. We're going to carry on for a bit. We're going to carry on for a bit. Because if it's working, why change it? If it's working, why change it? Thomas Soucek has just scored a 4th. We are battering them at home. We have turned it around, and I did not think it was going to happen. Oh, it's too late at night for me to comprehend this. How have we... Oh, my word. The game's not over yet. There still could be twists in the tail. They have to score twice to dump us out at a minimum. And they are capable of doing it. But we have got the momentum as things stands. But we need to do our job. And again, I'm still in the mindset of don't change anything. Keep them on the front foot so they have to worry about us instead of us going defensive and us having to worry about them. Ball's over. Benrahma's in. There's not going to be 5, surely. No. I was going to say that would be ridiculous. But then we do have a corner. Alvarez, again, a little bit goal shy. I'm still... If the corners come in. I'm still a little bit reluctant to criticise him because, again, he is new to the country. Gawiri has done the Lord's work there with that tackle. The absolute Lord's work. He's got himself a yellow card. It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. I'm a little bit reluctant to have a go at Alvarez just because he's had a couple of games where he hasn't scored. Because with the greatest of respect, I mean, we're going to swap them around actually. Let's do that. Because with the greatest of respect, he's new to the country, and I don't feel like it's fair for me to have a go with him when he's just come to the country, he's just moved here, foreign lands. It just doesn't feel right to me, so we're not going to have a go with him. But it is something we need to be aware of. I mean, do I put Jared Bowen on because he's full of energy as the second change, and then we'll leave it a few more minutes before we make the final change. Yeah, so he's just still got a bit of time to settle in, and once he's fully settled in, need to press play, Stu. Once he's fully settled in, then we'll consider having to go with him if games like this happen. But still, he's on a great run of form. And I think we'll change some of the tactics just as we get towards the 90th minute, just to slow the last few minutes of the game down. We nearly didn't even need to worry about waiting that long, because we could. I mean, we can probably do it now. Right, we'll do it now. We're just going to drop the tempo, up the time wasting, slow the play down. We're going to roll it out to the fullbacks, and we're going to drop these. Do that. And we'll just see out what has been an incredible European game. And the run continues. The run continues. Thomas Soucek, who has been the best player in the save so far, backed up by a couple of old boys, Gawiri and Hadji, from saves gone by. And they managed to get us through. What a comeback that was indeed. And they managed to get us through to the next round, where we will be playing... I don't know if we know yet. It has been drawn. It has been drawn, but I don't know if we know yet. As it turns out, it's going to be an all-English quarter-final, as we have Leicester in the quarter-final of the Europa League. I do believe that we are going to be playing first at home, which I do not prefer. I would much rather have the away leg first, but we'll make do with that and see how we do. So we've already overachieved before we'd even played the Sociedad game. This is another level of overachieving, so we're only making things better for ourselves by even being in that game. So whatever the result is, it doesn't really matter. We haven't lost either of the games we played against them this season, so we've got a good chance at the moment. We have had our youth candidates as well. They've just played a game against the under-18s. And as you can see, we've got a very good batch of youngsters. I say very good batch. We've got one top talent, potentially, who's already 2-star. At, I don't know how old he is, like 15, 16 years old. I mean, already he could do a job for us. And he's Syrian. I love the fact that he's Syrian. That's amazing. Ahmed Al-Turk. He could be a superstar for us. We've already offered him a contract. We've also got Anthony Charles, Trimbagonian, 15 years old. We have actually already tried to offer him a contract, and he wanted a big boy contract straight away. So we've not necessarily done that yet. I'm going to leave that to my head of youth development. We've got a couple of these guys as well who are considered top talents. And then, well, yeah, we got these two as well. We've got a bunch more as well who weren't very good. But these are the cream of the crop who are going to get signed. And I think they'll edition. Well, you don't record in the evening, Stu. Well, in the morning. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Why did I think this was a good idea to record this now? But yeah, that looks like a good addition to our youth setup, I would say. Right, let's have a look at the schedule and decide when we will be back. We do have a juicy FA Cup tie against Manchester United next, but we've got a lot of games to go for the rest of the season. So what I am thinking is I might skip the Manchester United game, and we'll come back for the second game against Leicester. If we get through to the next round of if we get to the semi-final of the FA Cup, we'll probably play that one because that will be in here somewhere as well. I don't think that is going to happen, so I'll play that one off camera. We'll come back for the game against Leicester, and then we'll play one other game in the month of April as well. I just want to get the season finished really at this point, and get into season 2, so we can do some proper big boy transfers. That's the plan. But all of that said, thank you guys for watching very much. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel as well for more of this Football Manager 22 goodness. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Let me think. Chance to be a fine thing. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're enjoying. Let me know on my twitter.com. I can't speak. Let me know on my Twitter as well. It's twitter.com/StuboFM. Catch me over on Twitch if you enjoy my content as well. It's twitch.tv/StuboFM. And thank you very much for watching. See you around. Take care and bye-bye for now.